greenquestions.org. Like many other people, you probably have a lot of questions about environmental protection, but haven't been able to find the answers easily. Here are answers to some of the things you may be curious about.
What should I do with my old cell phone when I buy a new one?
People usually just throw their old cell phones in the trash. In fact, according to the Ministry of the Environment of Korea, more than 18 million used cell phones were thrown away in 2010 in Korea alone. In the United States, more than 130 million cell phones are thrown away every year. Cell phones contain hazardous materials that damage the environment, such as lead, mercury, and arsenic. They also contain valuable metals, such as gold, silver, and copper. This makes it all the more important to recycle old cell phones. Manufacturers can repair them for resale or reuse some materials and parts.
Why aren't clamshells, chicken bones, or fish bones considered food waste?
Only waste that can be processed into food for animals is regarded as food waste. Hard things like clamshells, nutshells, bones, and certain seeds are not edible, so they make animals sick, and can also disrupt the processing of food. Even onion and garlic peels are harmful to livestock and should be thrown away as garbage.
I recently saw a t-shirt that was said to be upcycled. What is upcycling?
In upcycling, materials are not simply reused just as they are. Instead, waste materials are converted into new products that are of better quality and that are less harmful to the environment. Many upcycled products also have creative designs. For example, a famous sports brand makes upcycled shoes using old magazines. Although upcycling is not as popular in Korea, yet as it is in North America and Europe, more and more Koreans are becoming interested in it.
Is the exhaust of cars and buses that burn compressed natural gas, CNG, free of pollutants?
Although the exhaust from burning CNG is not completely free of pollutants, CNG produces only 1/3 of the pollution caused by other fuels. It's also a lot safer because it's lighter than air, so if there's a leak, it quickly disperses.
Is email more eco-friendly than regular paper mail?
Sending one message of average length by email produces only 1/60th of the carbon dioxide, CO2, produced by sending a letter by post. However, because of the ease and convenience of email, this advantage is offset by the huge quantity of email that comes and goes every day. According to research conducted by the Institute for Climate Change Action, a company with 100 employees sends about 58 emails and receives 33 every day, producing up to 13.6 tons of CO2 a year. And of course, with longer messages, even more CO2 is produced. Therefore, eliminating unnecessary email can help protect the environment.
Is eating beef bad for the environment?
In order to produce lots of cheap beef, people have to cut down trees to make pastures. In some countries, rainforests are being damaged in order to raise more cattle. As part of their natural digestive process, cattle also release methane, which is one of the causes of global warming. It is clearly advisable that we reduce beef consumption.
If 2/3 of the Earth's surface is covered in water, why is there danger of a water crisis?
Most of the water that covers the Earth is salt water, which we can't drink. Human beings need fresh water for drinking, household uses, and irrigation. Also, much of the fresh water that is available in rivers and lakes is polluted. In many places, as in Korea for example, rainfall is concentrated in one rainy season. During the rest of the year, these places often suffer from drought. It is important that we find better ways to reduce water pollution.
Someone told me that keeping houseplants helps purify the air. Is that really true?
Research conducted by NASA and the Associated Landscape Contractors of America showed that common houseplants actually do help purify the air. Everyone knows that plants take in carbon dioxide and let out oxygen. But this study found that certain plants also remove harmful chemicals from the air. More short Q&As.
In public bathrooms, is it better to dry your hands with paper towels or with an electric hand dryer?
Much less energy is used by an electric hand dryer than it takes to make paper towels and deliver them. Did you know that 9 trees have to be cut down to supply an average fast food restaurant with paper towels for a year?
Which saves more energy, turning your computer off at night or putting it in sleep mode?
Putting your computer in sleep mode does save lots of energy, but shutting it down completely saves even more.
If you leave a charger plugged in after it's fully charged, does it still consume electricity?
You may be surprised to learn that phone chargers, DVD players, TV sets, and other devices that are turned off but plugged in use up lots of energy every